Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have the OnePlus 7 Pro here, using it for a couple of days. So this video I'm going to talk about the 5 things I like about this phone. And in a separate video, I'm going to talk about the 5 things I don't like about the phone after this. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. On this channel I do a lot of unboxing videos and helpful videos just like this one. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'll leave both the links down below. I've been using the OnePlus 7 Pro for a couple of days now, and these are the 5 things I really like about this phone. Number 1, the display of the phone. Absolutely love it. I like the fact that there's no notch anymore because they've moved the camera from up here to this little compartment up here. So with that being said, what happened is there's way more screen real estate available to use on this particular phone. So everything looks great on this big screen. Consuming content has never been better. You don't have that little cutout like the S10 Plus has, or that pretty big notch that the iPhone XS has. I really enjoy the bigger screen and like the fact that they've gone away from having the notch and moved the front-facing camera into this one little device. So number 2, we'll have to go to the battery. Now this phone has a little bit of a bigger battery than the previous OnePlus, and I like what OnePlus has done where they've actually continued on with the tradition where it's like you have quick charging on this particular phone. So what they've done is they've moved away from their previous one, which was called dash charging, and they've moved to the new thing, which is called warp charging. So it's supposed to be a little bit faster than dash charging, definitely faster than the fast chargers that are found on the S10 Plus, as well as your typical fast charger on the iPhone X. So I'm really excited for that, and I have noticed that the overall charging time is much smaller or much shorter than the other flagships that I've been using. So let me know what your charging times are like for your devices. Are they very similar to like an hour, hour and a half? Because that's what I'm getting for my S10 Plus. I know for my iPhone it was around an hour on the normal charger, but when I use their fast charging, which is a USB-C to my Mac charger, I was getting about 40 minutes or so, okay? Number 3, we'll have to go to the cameras found at the back of the phone. There's 3 cameras, really great video, really good photography, and I haven't really done too much video and photography from this camera to make that judgment, but I'm pretty excited and I like the fact that there's 3 cameras now, and I'm gonna put this thing to the test and see how great it performs. I've been disappointed with the camera found on the S10 Plus. It's good for the main camera. However, when I'm using the wide angle lens, I've noticed a lot of distortion on certain things. Even if I've taken the picture properly in proper lighting, there's still a lot of blurriness that I found in the video. And I'm not really happy with that, particularly coming from a device that's over $1,500 Canadian per se. So really excited for this one, and that's number 3. So number 4, we'll have to go to the overall speed of the phone. You get 12 gigabytes of RAM in this particular phone. I know that the S10 Plus has 8 gigs of RAM on the 512 version that I have, but to get that 12 gigabytes of RAM on that particular phone, you would have to jump all the way up to the 1 terabyte version. And that thing was costing $2,000 before taxes. So for that particular reason, I didn't really go for 12 gigabytes of RAM on that one. But this one is about $1,000, and I'm really excited to see that. And I'm kind of happy that they've provided 12 gigs of RAM. I know for a fact that I will never ever hit 12 gigs of RAM on my daily use, which consists of, replying to comments, browsing the web, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, maybe playing a couple of games, listening to music. I'll never ever hit the 12 gigs of RAM. If you hit the 12 gigs of RAM on your everyday lifestyle, let me know what you do that's 12 gigs worthy, because I've never gone over 5 gigs of RAM on my S10 Plus. So number 5 thing is not one particular thing on this phone that I like, it's actually the overall design of the phone. I find this phone to be a little bit more comfortable holding in your hand, as the fingerprint reader is very similar to the S10 Plus, where it's in the middle. However, the button placement, particularly the power button, is actually right in the middle. So you're not going all the way up there. Same thing when it comes to the volume rocker. It's very easily manageable and accessible. And without having that dedicated Bixby button that the S10 Plus has on the left-hand side, I'm easily able to grip the phone and I'm able to use the phone one-handedly. I know that this phone has the in-screen fingerprint reader just like the S10 Plus. If you've been watching my videos in my previous one on the S10 Plus, things that I don't like, I did mention that I don't like the in-screen fingerprint reader, primarily because I'm one of those people who likes to apply a protective glass or those plastic glasses on top of my phone. And what typically happens is if you put those plastic glasses on top of your phone, for example with the S10 Plus or any phone that has the in-screen fingerprint reader, you can't use that in-screen fingerprint reader. I would have much rather had it back here where that OnePlus logo is, down here. I don't mind having the fingerprint reader back there, but I personally do not like the in-screen fingerprint readers. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't put that in one of the 5 things I like. As well as I've noticed that the in-screen fingerprint readers are typically slower than your traditional fingerprint readers found on like the S9s or even like the OnePlus 5s and OnePlus 6s. So yes, for that reason, I don't like the in-screen fingerprint readers. I can't wait for this kind of like this phase to end, or having the ability to apply the screen protector and still use that fingerprint reader. Alright guys, so those were the 5 things that I like about this phone, and if I haven't done so already, I'll leave my OnePlus 5 referral link, so when you do decide to make the purchase, you'll get close to $30 off, I believe, is on accessories, and I think it still might be on the phone. So if you haven't done so already, I'll leave the link down below. Just click that and you'll be taken to the OnePlus store, and then you can make your purchases off there. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the OnePlus 7 Pro. Do you think it's a good phone? Do you think it's a bad phone? And there's still more videos coming on this particular phone, so as I mentioned before, subscribe if you haven't, and I can't wait to bring you more content. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.